Alright, so big break. Don't know how you break a GoPro shooting golf videos, but I managed to break my GoPro, so got a new one out here at Rancho Park. Driver on one, I've played here a couple times. There's a bunker out on the right, which is kind of the goal line to just cover that. But didn't really get through it great. Probably stopped my body. Just flipped it over to the left a little bit. You could definitely lay up short of that bunker if you wanted, and still you got like a 9-iron in, but end up with like 100 yards under a tree. That is a shot I kind of know. It's a half swing 7-iron back stance to me. I don't practice it a ton, but you know, I'm under trees at 100 a lot, so I kind of know the club I like and the shot I like. So like I said, I run into 100 a lot, so I kind of know that's a half 7-iron, 10 feet short. Kind of in between chipping putting, went with the putter, still working on the wrist lock and claw grip. Unfortunately left it kind of short. 10-12 footer up the hill for par here. And touched some edge, didn't get it. Forgot to take my time and yank that around, so call it a bogey, I guess. Second hole's a pretty tough hole here. In the afternoon, it's easier downwind, 467 from the backs. I'm always trying to get a little left side of the fairway because it gives me a better angle in. There's a big tree on the right that kind of guards you if you don't. But hit a great drive, staring it down. End up with about 160 in. You can kind of see that tallish pine on the right. That's kind of where the flag is, so I'll just try to like feed a little fade in there. Have 8-iron. And just came up short again. Still learning how to use this camera, so I thought it was recording the whole time, but I'm definitely gonna miss some shots here. And so unfortunately I missed that, and the next hole's a par 3 I didn't get, but on to the fourth hole. It's a par 5 into the wind, kind of goes down to a little valley. Same as the second hole though, really. If I can feed this a little to the left side, I got the best angle. Kind of have this thing with par 5s where if I hit really good drives, I go for them if it's realistic. If I don't hit a great drive, then it kind of makes the decision really easy. Just a quick look, kind of my impact's been great. First 3 holes, all of them in the center. So end up like 250 out into the wind. But I've been playing this 3-wood pretty well, so give it a rip. Ends up kind of just short, but right on the line. So happy with the decision and the shot. Left me with this 30-yard pitch, which is one of my favorite yardages to be pitching from. I do kind of feel like I can make these, and somehow got some really good lighting and a beautiful shot here. So give the eagle pitch a good run. Kind of goes just by the hole. Definitely got to figure out how to get this camera in some better places, but I'll work on it. So just like a little 4-footer for birdie. In it goes. Next hole coming up, we got the 5th hole, which is a par 4, kind of dog leg to the right, ever so slight. I usually hit a club that just keeps me from going through the fairway. So driver's a little aggressive. I just hit like a 3-wood. Usually leaves me a wedge in, pitching wedge. Can't go right, can't go left. Other than that, it's a pretty easy hole. Second shot's pretty treacherous, but I kind of forgot to video that. So 6th hole, really easy par 4, downwind. I'd say a lot of times I play here from the blues just because I'm lazy and I got to stop that. And usually I would get this pretty close to the green from the blues, so it's definitely a different hole. gotta watch out. Sometimes I kind of will overswing into some holes if I think I'm far away for some reason, when there's just no reason to overswing on like a 380 yard par 4. So kind of leaves me in this little 90 yard zone. I have made a wedge switch too. I went from the 56 back to a 54. Not an excuse, but distance control is gonna take some relearning. So yeah, not really ideal to hit a 90 yard shot to 60 feet. Did spin back a lot in my defense. And then this putt, I mean, if you look at the beginning of it, I hit it really hard and it just didn't reach. So have this like 4-footer that sits on the edge. Still kind of got this scar tissue if I don't want to hit this flagstick because it bounces out and it's been making me peak. 7th hole is into the wind always, kind of down to a valley. Again, I kind of just want to hit like a little 3-wood. Not a ton of trouble. There are some bunkers on the left and trees on the right, but really, regardless, you could get it on the green from almost anywhere. But I was kind of just a little left, 140 into the wind. And you can even see like the clouds kind of moving for how much wind there is. And so I end up like a nice easy 9. Probably should have been a hard 9. It was like 25 feet below the hole. Definitely want to get pin high more often. This is a crazy putt. Terrible pin position, kind of impossible. So you can see I hit it okay, and then all of a sudden just snaps down like 6 feet to the left. And anyone who plays Rancho knows there's not like a ton of putts like that break 6 feet. But good comebacker, just kind of knock it in. Wrist lock's been having some pros and cons I'll probably get into later. And then last hole is kind of this par 3 into the wind from 214, so plays a lot closer to 230. I don't even aim at the pin, I just aim right at those trees. I know it always falls left, and anything left is done on this hole. And so I'll hit a really good 3 hybrid. It's a yardage I like. Just kind of squeeze it onto like that front right fringe and little 2-putt par.